Alright, couple shots inside of 10 feet so far. Nothing inside of 5 feet yet though, so that's the next step. Alright, 10 feet 4 inches on that one. A little bit too much fade, but the distance looked good. TPC Sawgrass. I was looking for it because I saw that comment, and they don't have it on this simulator that I'm using. I was actually really upset to see that. So next time, I'm in my college town right now, but next time I'm home, I know that one has TPC Sawgrass, and I'm gonna give that a try. But I couldn't believe it because I feel like that's a common course to have. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately gonna have to wait on that, but hopefully soon. Was that the one that you made a hole-in-one on? Fun course though, yeah. Alright, here we go. Bit pulled. Yes, that's awesome. That's a cool one to make a hole-in-one on. Oh, very thin. Well, thin shot again, but should be a little closer. 10 feet, 10 inches. That one's on a good line. Oh, all right behind it. First shot inside of 5 feet on the day, 2 feet 7 inches. Right line, just a little too far past. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, this is it is also an island green. It is, I don't remember what number, but it's from the PGA West Stadium course. But yeah, it does look very similar. All right, here we go. All right, another good swing. It's just going to overfade a little. Right around pin high though, maybe a little short. 15 feet 4 inches. Ooh, another right idea, but it's not going to fade enough. 12 feet 2 inches. All right, slowly creeping closer. Eight feet 6 inches. So far, distance is looking pretty good. Just got to get the direction going. Ooh, right idea, just didn't fade quite enough. Do I play golf for college or no? I do not. I do like club golf, which has been a lot of fun, and I've gotten some good travel through that. But usually I just stick to my own thing, and I'm not playing any college golf. All right, here we go. A little left again. Yeah, back in high school, I actually I played tennis because tennis and golf seasons overlapped, and at that point, like, tennis was by far my number one sport. And then probably around senior year of high school is when it flipped to golf. I have become obsessed with this. All right, got some close shots so far. Let's get even closer. Back inside the 5-foot range. A little bit of an overcorrection there. That one's gonna fade way too much, and short as well. That one looks all right. Just need the distance to be right. Oh, okay, another close one. 3 feet 3 inches. All right. Let's keep that rhythm going. No fade on that one, stayed out to the left and long as a result. Yeah, unfortunately, I go to college in Wisconsin, and I also live in Wisconsin, and it looked like the weather was finally turning around, and we just got like 2 or 3 inches of snow today. Right before March starts. Get a little bit of snow just to ruin the chances at golf, but that's all right. Oh, wide open face on that one. That one might not even clear the water. Barely. Not a good swing on that one. Little bit of a miss hit. I don't think that one's going to get there. Yeah, too short. Right idea, though. Good line. All right, another good set though. 3 feet 3 inches, I believe, was the best from that one. Same, I always put hockey as my first sport. Yep. Yep. Mine was the same as that. All right, here we go. 2 good rounds in a row. Let's keep going for 1 out of the 5 to be inside of 5 feet. Ooh. Right idea, but very thin. All right, couple mishits to start this round. Not going to be too close with a thin and then a 1 off the heel. 24 feet 4 inches. Let's find the center of the face again. There we go, that one's on a good line. Ooh, a little long. Big pull there. That one's going to be long left. Ooh, I really thought that one was good, but no fade. All right. Still an all right round, but nothing close there. Do you hunt? I don't. I know it is super common in Wisconsin, but I don't. Are you a big hunter or no? And also hockey, I feel like is a great sport to go from playing to switching to golf because those motions are pretty similar. I felt like I got lucky with tennis, but hockey might be even better for the golf swing. All right, here we go. Needs a little more fade. Ooh, right idea. 5 feet 1 inch. All right, too far left on that starting line. Not going to be able to fade that one enough to come back. Ooh. Big overcorrection. Big pull to a big push. A little bit off the heel again. That one's going to overfade and short. "24 feet 7 inches. Whoa. All right, 2 bad shots in a row. Gotta lock in again. Stayed out of the water, but I don't think that would be a very comfortable spot to hit from, right next to that rock. 5 feet from that round. Not really, but I have shot 1 buck. Yeah, I've never gone hunting, which is definitely surprising coming from someone who's lived in Wisconsin their whole life. All right. Couple bad shots to end last round, but still got one right around that 5 foot mark, so let's get back to that shot. That one looks good. It's trying to fade. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. All right, didn't matter. It was a little long. 14 feet. Ooh. All right, missing it right now a little bit. Pull draws and push fades, which it's not going to be the hole-in-one ball. Oh, right idea. It's going to be too chunky to get there, though. Almost. 9 feet. No fade on that one. Right start line. No fade. 11 feet 2 inches. Okay, nothing inside of 5 feet that round. What happens when you hit it? Yeah, so quick update on the challenge for everyone joining. I'm currently 40 days in now to trying to make a hole-in-one with every club in my bag. Obviously on the simulator, because that would be like impossible on the course. But I've now finished all 4 of my wedges, which is 56 degree, 52 degree, 48 degree, and pitching wedge. I'm on to the 9 iron, and I believe this is day 9 with attempts on the 9 iron. I gotta double check. But yeah, so once I make it, hopefully that's today, I'll get to move on to the 8 iron, and we'll see if I can make it with every club. But it's definitely gonna start getting tough soon. Once I get towards like long irons, and then even if I can get to woods, it's gonna be rough. But hopefully I can do it. The goal is to do it by the end of this year, and that's looking tougher and tougher the more days I'm spending on the 9 iron. But yeah, the hole for the 9 iron is 147 yards. It is an island green, and there aren't many slopes to work with, but there's one tiny one that works left to right. So I've been trying to fade the ball in, and the idea is to just use that slope and get lucky with one, but so far have been unable to do it. Yeah. I wish I had the TPC Sawgrass one. That would have been fun. I did start with for my 56 degree. I was able to get the Pebble Beach hole, that short one at Pebble. So that was cool. But TPC Sawgrass I think is even more famous than that one. All right, here we go. Closest today, I believe, is 2 feet 7 inches, and then closest with the 9 iron was 5 inches or so. So that's about the start line I'm looking for. It just needs a little more fade, and then it needs to spin a lot more down that hill. But 8 feet 9 inches on that one. Ooh, big push on that one. That is going to be nowhere near it. All right, here we go. All right, right idea, just need to start a little more left. And that one came up a little short. 12 feet 3 inches. Ooh, I really thought that one was going to be good, but no fade. No fade and pretty short. 15 feet, all right. So far this round's had pretty good shots, but nothing that will do anything for the hole-in-one challenge. All right, bad shot to end the round, but the other 4 were good. Just unfortunately very off with the direction. Would you? Yeah. I feel like definitely the first time I streamed this challenge, I did feel very nervous. Now I don't feel as nervous. Because I've hit some pretty bad shots on stream now, but yeah, I do think about it a little, and it's definitely because I'm not used to playing golf in front of people, so it definitely gets in my head a little bit. But here we go. I think 9 feet was the record from the last set of 5. Let's get one inside of 5 feet. Ooh, all right, another good starting line. Just closing the face a little, not getting the any fade on these shots. 14 feet 7 inches. Big double cross there. Pull draw. Long left on that one. All right, let's get back to the fade. That's now 4 or 5 straight balls / draws in a row, and that's not the intended shot shape. All right, well, there's another straight ball. Not quite what I was going for. 20 feet. Big overcorrection. Oh, stayed out of the water though. Barely. I think so far I am like 40 to 50 shots in, and only 1 water ball, I believe. So that's good. That's one of the positives. Still need the hole in one, but that is one of the positives. That one should be good. Right line, just need the distance. Oh, okay, a little short. Let's see. 7 feet 6 inches. Okay, back inside of 10 feet. Not quite 5 feet, but still a good shot. I caught one. Let's go, Lonely Lemon. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. Yeah, 4 out of 13 hole in one so far. Yeah. Thank you. A lot of people are joining now. Quick recap on the challenge. So yeah, the 4 out of 13 is 4 hole in ones made. Going for a hole in one with every club in the bag. And so today's day 9, I think, with the 9 iron. I got a 147 yard hole and hoping to get lucky and move on to the 8 iron. All right, here we go. Right idea. That one might fade a little too much, though. Ooh, okay. Little short, little right. 4 feet 8 inches, back inside of 5 feet. Whoa, very similar shot to the last one. Even more fade on that one though, so little worse. 18.5 feet. That one's on a good line. Little thin, so it might need to get there. Oh, okay. Probably right around 2 to 3 feet. Yeah, 2.5 feet there. Getting close. Uh-oh, that might be water ball number 2 on the day. That was very chunky. Okay, might have got a little forgiveness from the mat there. another bad strike. Still, solid round. One really good shot there, and then two other solid ones. 14 feet 10 inches there. All right, let's keep it going. Seems to me the hole-in-one is coming. My prediction is that you get the hole-in-one before day 15. Yeah, definitely hoping before day 15. I believe the pitching wedge, I gotta relook, but the pitching wedge took me either 17 or 18 days. So I'm hoping to keep that one as the longest club so far. All right. Let's get back to it. Really good attempts last round. Let's keep that going. That one looks good if it doesn't overfade. Oh, okay. A little bit too much fade on that one. 5 feet 3 inches though. Definitely getting a rhythm now. Just need one of these to get very, very lucky. Another good one. Keep fading. Oh, that's 2 in a row. 3 feet 7 inches on that one. Too much fade on the first one, and then not enough fade on the second one, but all over it. All right, a little bit of an open face there. Contact is still good though, so it should be pin high. As long as I can keep them to pin high, one of these has got to get lucky with the direction. 16 and a half feet. Ooh, really, I thought that one was going to fade, but that one had other ideas. It wanted to stay straight on me. 24 feet. Two bad ones to end it, but definitely my best set of the day, with 2 balls inside of 5 feet, I believe. Let's see what it was exactly. 3 feet 7 inches and 5 feet 3 inches. Still, really good round though. Let's keep that going. All right. Yeah, this is a TrackMan that I'm currently using. Is this similar to the new proposed VR golf league that Tiger Woods is pushing? I think it is. Yeah, I believe they use TrackMan in that league. I'm not sure. I have to double check though. Do you know hole 19 at Paynes Valley? I'm not sure. I know what you're talking about. It's like that bonus hole at Paynes Valley. I'm not sure the yardage on that one though. I haven't looked into it, but that would definitely be a good one for this challenge. All right, really good set from the last 5. Let's keep that up. That needs to fade a little, but the distance should be good. Oh, little more fade, and that was the one. 3 feet 10 inches. Too much fade on that one, and it's going to be short. Ooh, it did get there. Thought I didn't get all of it, but 5 feet 10 inches. Another one that felt good and it just didn't fade enough. Seven feet 11 inches. Oh, that looks like water ball number 2. Stayed in the rough. Very bad swing, but not in the water. Can keep the water ball tally to 1. That one looks really good. Best line yet, but it just went right over it. Probably 10 feet, 10 feet past. Not quite as much spin on that one as the other ones had. Really good set of 5 though. Yeah, I definitely, for this challenge, because usually my 9-iron is like, I would say 155, and I notice when I grip it, I would say that this is like more of my normal grip. And I think for this challenge, I'm like closer to down here. It's just given me a little bit more control trying to hit the fade, and then it's taken a tiny bit of distance off. But yeah, I've been gripping a little lower than the usual golfer would. All right, here we go. Another good set of 5. That's 2 in a row. Let's continue that. All right, short left on that one. 15 feet. Big pull draw there, not the best. All right, overcorrection. Good swing. Pretty much the same shot except on the opposite side of the green. 25 feet 8 inches. Here we go. Alright, well, now I'm just flipping from left, right on the green. A little different than the last 2 rounds I had where it seemed like couldn't miss the pin, and now can't get close here. Alright, well, improvement from the rest of this round, but still not very good there. 10 feet 10 inches. This course is PGA West Stadium course. I can't remember what hole it is, but all the par threes are pretty different yardages, and it's the one that's like around. It should say around 150. And then why? Okay, yeah. So why aren't I posting any of these attempts? I just had just finished up my midterm week for school, so I was really only able to stream these, and I wasn't able to edit it down to some shorts. So I'm going to be trying to post, starting tomorrow, 2 shorts a day to get caught up to present day, and then should be back on a normal posting schedule on that side of things. But just had to take a week to focus on some schoolwork. Alright, little bit off with the starting line now. Distance has still been alright. Oh. That was quite the lazy swing. Struggling to get back in that rhythm from two or three rounds ago. So far, still just a direction issue and not a contact issue, which is good. But got to get a consistent start line going again. There we go. That's a lot better. Ooh, just passed it. 4 feet 3 inches. Alright, just a little open on that one. Closer start line though. Good 2 shots to end that set. 15 feet. Alright, not bad. We can work with that one. Oh yeah, I do try to save the streams after. Let's see. Have you seen that video I talked about? It's on my channel. I haven't seen that video. I will. I'll have to look at that one once I finish up the stream today. I'll take a look at that one. All right. Quick water break. Not easy to swing the club this many times in a row. It's starting to catch up to me. All right, here we go. Oh, thought that one was gonna fade. Stayed out to the left a bit. 12 feet 8 inches. Oh, perfect line, and that was so chunky. gonna get. Oh, good bounce. That would have been a really funny way to get 0-1-1. After all of the good attempts, and then it's just one chunk that gets a good like fringe bounce, and would have just rolled all the way up there and in. But that was not the one. 7 feet 10 inches. All right, under fading these shots now. Good starting line. Needs a little more side spin on it though. A little bit of a push. A little chunky on that one again. All right, getting back to the rhythm that I had from 3 rounds ago now. Still not quite there though. Only 7 feet 10 inches was the best from that set of 5. Oh no. Water ball number 2 on the day. Absolutely deserved. The face was wide open on that one. Well, it took, I think, because the first water ball came from either the first 5 shots or the second 5 shots. So that was almost probably around 60 shots in a row with no water ball. But unfortunately, it finally got me. Alright, not bad there. Back inside of 10 feet with 9 feet 3 inches. Wide open again. Not as bad as the water ball, but not a good swing. "20 feet. Back to the pull draw. All right, let's lock back in. That's a couple in a row now that are not very close. Ooh. All right. Not the best set there. Let's do better than that. Might have to implement a punishment for going in the water. I think so. I agree. There should be a punishment. And then when did you decide to start doing YouTube? I don't remember. It was towards the end of my outdoor golf season, which was around October, I think. And I don't really know. I just had a lot of saved recorded videos from like my swing changes over the summer, because that's, I guess, 2 summers ago is when I like really started taking it seriously and was doing more range than I was actually playing. And I just decided to try to post a couple videos, see what happens. And I've stuck to it so far. Now I'm at the end of February and still going, but it's been a lot of fun so far. So I plan on continuing. Ooh, good swing there. Just wrong start line by a little bit. And a little short as well. The swing speed is starting to slow down on me. Gotta get that going again. Those bad shots are my best. I've definitely, from hitting the same shot over and over, I've gotten a little bit critical of what a bad shot is. I definitely would not be complaining about a 20-footer on the actual course. It's strictly for the challenge. Alright, that's the best looking shot in a while. Just a hair left again. Same thing. 5 feet, 1 inch. A little bit of a pull draw. All right, long left. "28 feet, very, very long left. Ooh. Right idea, no fade. Back on that left side. And there's the classic overcorrection. I always get stuck doing that. Whenever I hit 2 or 3 in a row one way, something flips in my head and my brain is telling me to leave the face wide open or close it a ton. Do I do lessons at all? I don't do lessons. I did some group lessons back when I was really young and didn't appreciate the sport how I do now. So I wish I would have taken more advantage of those when I was doing those. But that was for about a year, and haven't been taking lessons since. So yeah, most of my changes just come from video analysis and comparison to pros, I would say. I've definitely been considering, especially over this winter, now that I'm getting more and more into it, I've considered taking some lessons, but still haven't found the right person in the area that I'm at. All right. Oh. There's the pull draw that I was missing. Back over on that left side. we go. These next 3 shots, I'm fully locking in. This has been a probably about 15 to 20 where it hasn't really been consistently close. There have been some close shots in there, but let's lock in for these 3 and see if we can get back on the right line. Alright, long right. Looks to be around 5 feet. 3 feet 7 inches. Too much fade. "13 feet 4 inches. What? I have no idea how that happened. At first it looked like it went straight in on the fly, and then I saw it behind, but it like tried to spin back and then just stopped. Oh, that was brutal. Oh, that one hurts. I really thought that was the one. I'm trying to watch it back, and I don't know what happened there, but definitely the closest one in a while. My golf coach is a professional. She's a great coach. Yeah, that I definitely need to. I've been looking quite a bit, but I still need to find some that suit the college budget, which isn't a lot right now. Coming soon. How's it going? All right, here we go. Let's do a couple more pretty locked in, because 2 of those 3 attempts were really close. Right idea, but a little thin. Not quite going to get there. "10 feet 6 inches. Alright, never really felt good over that one. That's alright. Here we go. Oh no. Okay, it's going to be short of the water, but not too bad shots in a row. Here we go. Let's turn that around. Right idea, no fade. Better swing though. Ooh. No fade on any of those, I believe, other than the first one, which was a thin one. So a little bit closed on the club face on that set of 5. Not the best. It's almost 12 o'clock. All right, Jackie Golfs, thanks for joining. I'm definitely going to check out that video of the hole-in-one on the sawgrass hole. But yeah, thanks for joining and chatting tonight. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. All right, here we go. Let's keep this going. I still can't believe that one that was 9 inches away. I don't know how that didn't spin at all. All right, let's get back to that one. Oh, chunky. Very chunky. $16 feet. All right, closed on the club face again, which is keeping these out to the left. I'm going to try to, for the first time, make a small adjustment and hopefully not blow this one to the right side of the green like usual. All right, here we go. Oh man. Water ball number 3. I talk about the small adjustment and then do the exact opposite. Went from 3 degrees closed to 3 degrees open. So much for that small adjustment. Right idea, but it's going to be short. Chunky, very chunky. All right, here we go. Swing speed is also dropping significantly. I think I'm down 4 miles per hour from the start. So I'm gonna blame it a bit on fatigue, but that one that went in the water was definitely just my own fault. All right, there's a better shot. Still might be a little short. Yeah. $15 feet. Ooh, not a good set of 5. Let's turn that around. Way to lock in. Yep. Yeah. Hopefully that's not what my locked in golf looks like. All right. All right, here we go. Unfortunately, running out of time here in my simulator bay, so I got to keep an eye on that. But I think there are still more good attempts left. Let's get back in 5 feet first. Oh. No fade. Did get the swing speed back up, so we are back to pin high, which is step 1. That one was very lazy. Oh, I really don't know how that one doesn't fade more. Felt like I cut across it nice, but it just wanted to stay straight there. Not good right now. Flipping from side to side. Oh, another rough round. 13 feet 9 inches was the best there. That's not going to do it. All right. Let's see. How much does an hour cost? I believe it breaks down to, I want to say it was $25 for just if you're just buying 1 hour. But I did get the monthly, so I'm getting a little bit of a better deal because I can typically play around. I think last month I got 60 hours in here, which ended up being way better value than paying hour by hour. But I think I'm canceling it for this next month now that the outdoor should be back open. We'll see. Maybe I do one more month of indoor. Haven't decided yet. But I believe it's about $25 an hour. It's a good looking one. Ooh, a little short. I was going to play golf tomorrow, but I canceled to watch football on the football day. That's fair enough. Who's your football team, Lonely? Oh, keep fading. Little short. No fade on that one. All right, let's see. Ugh, 2 lazy swings in a row. Big derby between Celtic and Rangers tomorrow, but I support both Aberdeen and Arsenal. Okay, that's awesome. I'm not super familiar, unfortunately, with the I don't even know what they're called, the football like divisions, I guess. But last summer I was able to study abroad at in Barcelona, so I got to tour, or I guess not. Which one did I tour? I think I toured the not FC Barcelona, but the other one, or maybe it was in Madrid, the Real Madrid team. But very, very cool stadiums over there. Oh, a little short right. Five feet 2 inches. That hurt my ears as a European who loves football. No! Oh. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar enough. I'm familiar with American football, unfortunately. I bet that hurt your ears even more, but all right, here we go. Unfortunately, my last set of 5 here. Running out of time in the simulator bay. Maybe we can get it on this last set, though. Had 2 good ones from before, and that's not a bad start. Oh, this would be a nice way to end it. Just too far left. Perfect distance. Short right. That one's a classic. I can tell. Oh yeah, the Broncos were really fun to watch. I was really excited, and I was sad when Bo Nix got injured because he was looking really good. That team could have had a good run at the Super Bowl this year. A little left. All right, one more attempt. I'm obviously a Green Bay Packer fan. Gotta go with the Wisconsin team, and very painful loss in the playoffs this year against the Chicago Bears, of course. That one hurt. All right, last one. No cut. Good swing to end it, though. Probably right around 10 feet. I'm at just a practice golf facility. So I pay for like a monthly membership here, and then I'm able to get 3 hours a day usually, or up to 3 hours a day, but I don't use it most of the time. But unfortunately, I'm out of time in my bay tonight, so I'm going to call it there. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Lonely for chatting through, I believe, the whole stream. That was awesome you were able to make this one. Yeah, that 0.7 did deserve to go in. But yeah, I'll be back at it tomorrow, and I'm hoping for a longer stream. I believe I'm going to start around the same time. Hopefully can do a little bit longer, but thanks for watching tonight. That was a lot of fun. Super close attempt. Didn't quite get it though. And yeah, I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.